So carb diets have become extremely popular, but they can be confusing or even controversial at times. The aim of this video is to explain in simple terms what carbs are, comparing good carbs versus bad carbs. Then I am excited to share with you my results of doing the no bad carbs diet for 1 week. The results exceeded my expectations. And spoiler alert here, I lost 5.7 pounds in doing this diet for just 1 week. Welcome back to my channel where I share my dad bod transformation. I'm currently doing a 100 crunches per day for 30 days challenge. But I try to take on different health challenges each month to help me on my journey to a six-pack by age 30. So what are carbs? In simple terms, carbs are the sugar molecules that are found in a variety of foods. They provide us with glucose or energy for the body. I also really like what thinkproducts.com tells us about carbs, that carbs are also made up of other nutrients and can contain a variety of nutrient, vitamins, and minerals. So let's look at some of the different types of carbohydrates. We can break it down into simple and complex, then break down simple into sugars, and complex down into starches and fibers. So you may be asking yourself, what are considered good carbs and what are bad? So essentially we have refined and unrefined. You tell me which one you think is good versus bad. For refined carbs, minerals, fibers, and nutrients have been stripped away or taken out. Some examples include white bread, white rice, candies, cereals, pasta, cakes, white flour, soda, etc. Foods like these are typically considered empty calories because they do not provide you with the nutritional value that your body needs. And unrefined carb means that it's in or close to its natural state. The energy, you could say, is released slowly in the body throughout the day. These types of carbs are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fibers. Think about whole grains, oats, fruits, and veggies. Alright, so I am pumped to share with you my results and experiences of doing this only good carb diet. The duration was 7 days total, and I focused primarily on getting those good or unrefined carbs into my diet, and avoiding or cutting out those refined carbs that provide little to no nutritional value. And I had just completed a challenge of trying out the mono diet, which is where you eat one type of food or one food each day. My results were quite extraordinary and interesting. I highly recommend checking out that video if interested. Okay, so I like to call the beginning of my no bad carb diet the adjustment phase. And not gonna lie here, it took my body a while to get accustomed to not eating basically junk food. So first off, let's talk about my food and food experiences. So there are definitely a few food items that I had to avoid or cut out throughout this diet, which was hard at the beginning. For example, white rice is very common here where I live and is basically served with every meal. In addition to that, there are boba or bubble milk tea shops that are basically everywhere here, so I had to avoid the milk tea. I had to switch my focus to whole foods, which actually wasn't that difficult. I had to surround myself with fruits, vegetables, and I even pulled out the oats with wontons and raisins. Also a big fan of protein here, so I tried to implement some lean meats such as chicken and also protein shakes. Now let's talk about energy. I'd say my biggest mistake in the first 2 days was just not eating enough. I was too focused on avoiding certain foods that I wasn't focusing enough on getting other healthy foods into my diet. So yes, I was losing weight fast, but yes, I was also pretty miserable, tired, and also got these headaches. It wasn't until day 3 that I really switched things up and started focusing more on the whole grains. As mentioned previously, I pulled out some oats and I'd eat that with wontons and raisins on top. It was not only delicious, but I was also feeling so much more natural energy. I should say natural energy that lasts. Although my energy levels weren't as high as drinking a caffeinated beverage per se, my energy felt very whole, natural, and at a sustainable level. I also was careful here to control how much I ate and how quickly I ate so that I wouldn't eat too much or eat too fast in one setting. Also, an important recommendation that I would love to give is remember hydration, 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 because it takes about 20 minutes for our mind to receive signals that we are full. It's important to stay up on your hydration and ask yourself, am I thirsty, instead of immediately thinking that you're hungry. Okay, now let's talk results. My starting weight was 91.8 kg or 202.4 pounds. Drum roll please, here is my ending weight. 89.2 kg, which is 196.7 pounds. In total, I lost 5.7 pounds by not eating those bad or refined carbs for 7 days. If you want to try this out yourself, please prepare your surroundings with healthy alternatives so that you don't make the same mistake I did in the first 2 days. One more thing I want to add is that once I went back on to eating more of those regular or refined carbs, my body felt sluggish, tired, and even lethargic. So I think a crucial lesson that we can all take away here is just to listen carefully and closely to what our body's telling us. Especially after you eat something, give your body some time to process and tell you how you feel. Write down those impressions, your mood and energy levels. Another huge takeaway for me is that too often I forget to look at what the nutritional value looks like in what I'm eating. The more dense a food is in nutrition, the better I will feel. Alright, so that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content to come. Also, let me know in the comment section if you've tried out this diet before and what your experiences have been. Please let me know if there's any other diets you'd like to see me try out. I still have a ways to go on my dad bod transformation. Until next video, peace out.